on the water, an adventure around this great brown land and beyond. Strap on your life jacket and get set to get wet on the water.
G'day, we're in the Port of Adelaide upon the BP-owned ship, the British Fidelity. It is 183 metres long, it is 10 stories high and will carry 46,000 tonne of refined petroleum product. The thing about ships is they're big, and you can probably tell they're also loud from the noise just in the background as we are here in the dock. We're going to be leaving Port Adelaide and heading to Kwinana, south of Perth, on a 1,400 nautical mile jaunt across the Great Australian Bight. We're going to check out what modern day men and women, in fact, of the Merchant Navy are all about. We'll have a chat to Captain Rob Spicer. We're going to have a chat to the galley hands, to the bosuns, to the engineers and to the mates, of course, to see what life is like upon a ship. So strap on your life jacket and check this out. Captain Rob Spicer, the master of the BP-owned ship, the British Fidelity. Can you run through the dimensions of the ship for us, please?
Yes, the ship is 183 metres long. We have a draft of 18.5 from the keel to the main deck up here. The summer draft for it is 12.25 metres deep in the water, and we've got a beam of 34 metres.
Now, as skipper, you face some fairly serious challenges, and there's a fair weight of responsibility on your shoulders. How do you deal with that?
Well, you just have to deal with it day to day. We're very fortunate, actually. We work for two good companies. ASP are our manning company out of Australia, and BP, which is a big international company, as you know. We have very good support from both those two companies. Anything that I need to hand out without here, one of those will soon be on the phone or available, and we'll sort ourselves out and go from there.
Well, one of the things I've noticed is having a chat with the crew is that they all absolutely love their job.
Yeah, well, hopefully so. It's a good rewarding job. It's good money in it. It's a job with BP and ASP that will be here for a long, long time with, hopefully. It's a good atmosphere out here. It's a good environment to work. And come and do your work all at one hit, then get the time off and go home.
What are some of the challenges you face at sea?
Well, being out here by ourselves, of course, we have to run everything. We have to bring everything to sustain ourselves for our whole trip, wherever we're going to. Our worst part probably would be a medical accident or something, a serious one. Out here to fend for ourselves with that. We've all done medical courses, but we just hope and pray that we don't really end up with a bad accident we have to try and repair or fix up out here.
So you would have seen some absolutely horrific sea conditions out here. Can you explain sort of what are the maximum wave heights and maximum wind strengths that you've seen in your time at sea?
A few days ago, going around Cape Lewin over here, we had 65 knots and probably up to 10 metre seas. Really weren't even going to alter course to head to where we were supposed to go. We just stayed straight into it for about 12 hours until it abated. It can get very violent on here. She rolls very quickly from side to side, but just have to lash everything down and be very much aware of it.
The career path for seamen is absolutely huge.
The career path within the industry, you're able to start off now as a naval seaman, one of our IRs, and everybody is encouraged to go as far as they possibly can and work their way through, and at some stage in time they could end up as master of the ship.
Now, you started off as an able seaman and are in fact the master of a ship.
That's quite correct. We've got several on here who have started off in the deck department and worked their way through to the top, so the career path's definitely there and you can do it.
Aside from your job as captain, what is the most important role of any of the crew that need to be fulfilled on the boat?
Oh, difficult one. You'll get into trouble no matter what you say. I guess it probably comes down to the chief cook. If he prepares good meals, everybody's happy. Everybody has a very important job on board, but if Rodney has a day off, we've had it. So he does a very good job on here. Rodney's an excellent cook, and we're all very satisfied with what he turns out.
The ship also has a designated laundry with a washing machine and a couple of dryers, an ironing board and an iron, just in case you get invited to dinner with the captain. And this is your TV room to keep the crew busy. You got your television, your VHS, your DVD, your MP3 surround sound. Don't forget the PlayStation and, of course, the dartboard. Alright, we've also got a fully equipped gym on board so you can lose a bit of this weight that you carry after eating 3 square meals a day. Let's speak with the cook, the man responsible for 3 square meals a day. Rodney, what are we about to do? What do you want me to do? I see a capsicum, I see a knife, I see a chopping board. Should I just get into it?
Right. How good are you at handling the knife? Are you okay?
I don't know, mate.
Chop your fingers off.
You've got band-aids, haven't you?
We have got first aid there. Yes, we all, you know. So I reckon you'll be all right.
Right, we'll give it a shot.
Well,
I'll leave the onion up to you, mate. I don't want to cry on camera. Now, you don't only just prepare 1 meal per meal time, do you?
For dinner, I'll be doing
Chicken a la caveman?
chicken a la caveman, which has been prepared here now by you and us. And also we'll have oxtail stew, and some potato au gratin to go with that. And again, fresh green vegetables. The boys love fresh green stuff here.
Now, it seems to me as though you're sealing the chicken. What's going to be the process after that?
After that, I'll put that in an oven tray, and then we'll put it in our beloved oven here of my friend for about 1 hour, less than 1 hour, sorry, about 35 minutes, and have a look there and see how's it going. So, Mr. Caveman, this is the final result that just come out of the oven now. I said half an hour. I checked it. I reckon it's fine. So please give it a go and let us know.
All right, mate. Chicken a la caveman via the kitchen of Rodney. I'll tell you, mate, that is absolutely sensational. And no wonder the crew absolutely love your cooking.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much.
Aaron Goddard, first mate aboard the British Fidelity. You're about to climb into one of the cargo holds. Can you please explain what all that's about?
Well, today we're doing an annual inspection of the cargo tank. So basically I want to go down the tank and check that the equipment inside the tank is good. Pretty much I'm checking my lines in the tank and also the cargo pump that's in the tank, making sure that it's secure and all is looking good down there. My primary responsibility, I guess, and what I'm trained for was navigation or being a deck officer. A lot of these things just filter out because it is a products tanker.
And of course your next step is to be master.
Yes, yeah, that's the next step ultimately. Yeah, that'd be the end goal, I guess, with all of this.
How many different types of product are you transporting and in how many tanks?
Well, out on deck at the moment, or what we've got out there is 14 tanks, and each pair of tanks has got a natural segregation.
The training to be able to operate safely on board a ship must be very intense.
There's training all the time. The courses come up and we get put onto those courses and it gets updated. So the industry is such that it does update itself and we have to do the courses to keep in touch with it.
What is it that you like about this job?
The job's got a great variety about it. It's not one structure as such. You seem to go around with a whole heap of different things, whether it's the cargo operations or navigation, or it's just a different variety, and every day seems to be something different. It's not a boring sit-down structure.
We'll be back next week with some more insight into the British Fidelity. That's all we've got time for this week, and remember to tell your mates if they missed the show that they can go to the onthewater.com.au website where they can check it out there. And remember, if you're playing in the bathtub or you're sailing over the horizon, a bad day on the water is better than a good day at work. See you next week.